Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Bonanza night. Bonanza nights. All right, just gonna let everybody know this is up and running. What do we got? Let's see who wants to actually listen to some of this around the internet. Send these updates. Okay. All right. We'll do one other broadcast. See how it goes. Okay. Almost ready to go. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. All right. Now let's see who's in from the league, who wants to see what's going on. We do 125 down. Kev just subscribed. Thanks so much. All right, Big Ev's here, Grant's here. All right, everyone's ready to go. So, so basically what we do is we roll over the dates from September 11th to the Bonanza outcome. And then, basically we work backwards from 125. So with that in mind, let's just get going here because there's also an ad break later on at some point. But, okay, as you can see, what you'll see now, so take off this image of the Bonanza. You're on September the 11th, top right-hand corner, and then we roll the date. So in a second, we're just about to press advance. So off we go. All the decisions are being made. And then I put the image back up. What's up, Desired? How you going? How you going? All right. All right, this is going to advance, and I got to get out the new stuff. So, okay, 18th now, 11th passed. So next up, I'm going to go to the results. So I put this back up so none of you can see what's going on. I go into Cards' lovely account every single season, and I go to recruiting, and then I go to the top one, and then I go backwards. Okay. I think this is 125 now, I see. Okay, now I can let you guys all in on it. So take that off. Here we go, 125. Not signed. What the hell is that? What's going on with this game? Let's go full screen, huh? Oh, I can't go out otherwise. Okay. We'll roll through, but I'm not full screened. Anyways, next up. I don't think that gives anything away, really, does it? Okay, so 124. This is a dialogue. If I close the dialogue, everyone's going to see the results. So I can't now. All right, keep on moving. 123, nothing. 122, nothing. 121, not signed. Dragisa Banovic, Getting into the internationals, no one did any offers. 120, 119, Juan Bond, Zona, unsigned. Jim Wade, Missouri went to visit, unsigned. Vadim Hami, unsigned, 117. Lennox Rice, 116, unsigned. All right, we have a signing. That's AI, used to be humans, but Pitt going to ACC, Rufus Thinnell, 115, keeping it going. Chad Ash, unsigned. Xavier hits one, AI, 113. Next up, Jerry Ryan, 112, non-signed. LaRue Patton, 111, unsigned. Dion Joseph, 110, unsigned. Berenger Edinho. No Texas Rio Grande sightings trying to get in on this guy. Should have went to visit. Didn't make the top list or just hated them. I don't know. All right, Lionel Himes, 108, unsigned. Here we go, Utah. So we have Lloyd on the board. Javon Erickson, 107, going to Utah. No one else offered on this guy. Clearly because he's from Utah. Maybe he went early. I don't know. All right, Colorado State, Russell Callaway. So congratulations, Colorado State. That is a human. So signings there. Charles Jones, G-Wash, 105. We're almost in the top 100. Vermont, the Catamounts. And that's a signing there. 104. Big Ev's here. All right. Antoine Woodward, Miss State. So Big Ev, congratulations. No one else wanted this guy, so you can just pretty much take him. Next up, Keith Allison. So Kentucky, AJ Gipp with a signing there at 102. And after that, we have Leon Newton, back-to-back Kentucky players. Seems to like his guys on the list in that area. And after that, we have Vernon Everett, Mississippi, and we're into the top 100. A battle going on with Miss State and Saralu of South Carolina. Okay, top 100 time. Tenny, Ago, Jim McCardle goes to the SEC. Coffee's here. All right. Chat's starting to grow. Cookie Price, NC State. Congratulations. I believe that's, is that Dozer? I believe it might be. Cookie Price. Cookie's a popular name this year. I saw another guy. Next up, Shante Feaster. Colorado with the visit. State with the visit. Unsigned player. And we got UNC. So this is Nick the Nuts. Reese Dickel. Point guard. ACC. 95. NC State again. Dozer. I believe that's Bill. If not, sorry. Tyrone Harris. And what else we got? We got Eric Few, 94. Trey Kaluko is going to Jedi. So Trey Kaluko, Jedi's watching. Congrats. Trenton Tan goes to Bama. So Desired's got his first signing here on the live stream. And what else we got? Mario Leggins, unsigned, 91. Davor May, unsigned at 90, JUCO. Next up, Jerome Marion, center, unsigned. Here we go. Dante Brown going to one of my teams. Nice to see. I don't know if I really wanted this guy. I'll take him. It's decent enough. See how he goes. Next up, Agalia has arrived. He only shows up when it's the top 25. He doesn't want to watch all this garbage, eh? Colorado also aims high. Zamiro Mendez, unsigned 88.7. Santa Clara, we got a sighting of Warlord. Or I believe it's not Chucky. I think that's Warlord. Rashid Laster, 86. Joey Crosby, so Lloyd again, taking the pride of Honolulu. Hawaii didn't even try to get in on that. Next up, Blake Shields, Georgetown point guard. Gabe the Whale is successful. I'll try to snooze these ads. I think one's coming up right now. Might be active. Tell me in the chat if you're getting ads. Try to slow it. You probably can't hear me. Ads rather than AIDS. No ads. Well, some people subscribe, so there's no issue there, I guess. Okay. Moving on. The next. Blake Shields. Torrey Curtis. So it's not Blink, it's AI, but the AI continues. Trying to get this ACC team a bit more respectable. Torrey Curtis. Anthony Underwood, a center. He's unsigned. And Speedy Galloway goes to AJ Gipp. Miami was top of the list, but looks like Speedy Galloway from Tampa is going to be leading that offense in Kentucky. Now it says ad break in progress on my side, so let me just see. There's an ad now. Yeah, I got it. So minute 36. Okay, we'll still for the ad. Okay, just gonna stay on Speedy Galloway until these ads end. And we're up to 9 viewers, but they can't hear me right now because there are ads. Some of them, I believe. Almost done. Almost moved on. Okay. 38 seconds to go. I guess everyone's just kind of waiting for the things to resolve. Okay, I wonder if does that take it away? Anyways, I clicked it off. Let me know when you guys are back. I don't know if that meant I canceled the ads or what, or just the notification. All right, so we're back. After that, Jared Benton, 80, unsigned. And next up after that, Zona. So the first signing by Sean's debut gets at Arizona. Peter Myers showing his flexing his muscle out west. That's going to be disappointing for Chuck. St. Mary's is going to have some comp with a real person now. So congrats to Sean on this one. After that, DeMarcus Tabbs, Colorado State 78, JUCO, signed. And next up, Derek Keeter, unsigned, 77. Terrible GPA, I believe, so no offers there. And next up, Gerald Melson, visited and nobody made a pitch. So 76 unsigned. Dorian Sarchet, I believe at 75. Is it 4 stars still going up to 100? Might be 3 stars, but I know 25 to 50 are definitely 4 stars. Okay, next up, Tommy Gray. So DWK at Duke. We got a signing here. And next up, Antonio Emmanuel. So Jedi has 2 signings, bringing relevancy back to the Illinois in the Big Ten, which is good to see. And next up, Sean Weir, 72 unsigned. Dexter Banta, whole time was Wichita State at the top. Not sure if he's going to be that good. Looks all right. But we'll see if this is actually true. Cards' data. But Dexter Banta joins Herrera at shooting guard, and there'll be a glut there, so probably be redshirted. Next up, Kenny Riley, point guard. We got a battle going on. UCLA showing up with AI, so we'll see how that goes. Next up, Leighton Vidoni, unsigned 69. Andy Muckle, so AI is in on it. The West picks up a center here, UCLA. And next up, we got Ohio, the Bobcats, Marquise Edgerson. So this is AI. This used to be a human. I don't remember the guy's name that well. I know he had that logo of the Chicago White Sox, but no more Bobcats, humans, but AI, Marquise Edgerson. 66 Zags. So here we go. We got Slick Rick, Tomas Canal. And he's going to be, no one else really pitched out west. Aztecs did not. So Zags end up grabbing this guy. Duke again, Chevalier Anderson. 65. Added there. Duke with 2 tonight. Kyle Logan, shooting guard, unsigned. 64. We're at 63 now. Jamison Kohler. The only guy I actually had even one scholarship to give, I went for this guy. So just too much glut at every position. So with the Canes, this is my only signing, and it was a pretty easy one. See how that goes. All right, next up, Kelvin Gordon, unsigned. Arizona with an offer here. No decision made. Seattle's trying its best, but with Zona with an offer, that can't be easy. So we'll see how that goes. Thomas Brewer, NC State signing. So we have a few kind of, like Cherokee Parks. That's definitely a Duke name. Chevalier and Cherokee. And we got Thomas Brewer again. So NC State with 3 players. Garrick Murphy, Temple. I think Sparkon is Temple. I can't remember. Dave or might be. But anyways, Temple with a signing here. And we got Nick the Nuts, Cliff Timmons. I think he would look like a decent player. No one else made an offer on him at all on NC. Maybe they did. I don't know. Does it show it? Probably. Just shows the last one. So Xavier loses. VTech lose. Timmons. All right. We got more Temple. Greg Melliott. 58s. Dozer's here. Dozer, you're missing your guys. And now let's see what else we got. Greg McCullough, 57 unsigned, Nevada in, AI on an offer. Hey, Bill, thanks for joining. Damon Malone. All right, so I thought there was going to be some interest here with which state as a backup plan, but Dexter Banta going somewhere else. Damon Malone is basically filling in the spider here. Savka Jovanovic, Stanford is in on him. So nice to see the new GM at Stanford is doing stuff. Next up, Colorado. Okay, so Adelia has got a signing. the Buffs with the black and gold. Justin Baker, 54. We're almost in the top 50 now. And Wichita State gets another guy. So Jamar McAfee. Not sure if anyone actually bid on this guy in the end. Had a bit of a weak spot at small forward, so that guy could be helpful. SMU, Missouri, maybe Colorado went in on him. I don't know. Doesn't seem promising for the other Wich State recruits later on, though. Scott Stone, unsigned. Darnell Agbai, 51 unsigned, and we're approaching the top 50, and it's Pusey going to the AI. So this center, decent enough. Top 5, Memphis. And moving along, Greg Pusey. Manny Marion, LSU center, so congrats. LSU's on the board. Kelly Goff ends up with Dave Sparkon at OK and beating out Cuse. Looks like Brandon made a big play for him. Iowa State as well. Next up, Ramon Franco. It's down to the end here. Who's going to get him? Looks like a little battle between some other teams. Ago's in on him. Stidham goes to Chuck. So OK State used to have some good years. OK State beats out their OG OK. But he's a Cowboy and not a Sooner. Not Texas, not Baylor. Going to Chuck. Daryl Clark, unsigned right now. Dame's got an offer in. I'm pretty sure everyone's just scared off, but has not signed yet. I guess there was no in-home visit to lock him up that quick. Could have been available to someone. Basically, this looks like some strategy here where Dame just scared everybody off. They pitched to others, and they're still holding the top spot. So, yeah. That's what I would guess. Doug Chase, Baylor. Here comes Baylor. We'll probably see them a lot. Lloyd with a guy, 44. We're at 43 now. Corey Scales, Coffee's first guy. Besides Maryland and actually Minnie and Maryland both kind of really run that conference now. So I forgot about when I was mentioning names earlier. Corey Scales, point guard. Daryl Silva, unsigned, 42. Dana Haynes, unsigned right now. Cal right now is the closest. That would be a great scoop for Cal with Bubba. All right, let's see what else we got. Marvin Burks, here comes UConn. Scooping up guys lower down the end. Sean Britchen, Marquette. Congratulations on Sean Britchen. And what else we got now? We got Cliff Hurd, Purdue Spider. So we're into the top 38, 37. Merv Wilson unsigned right now. Creighton is his top pick. Greg Hawkins, 36, unsigned. Nathan Giles, still out there. OK State with the offer. No one else with an offer on Giles. And next, Leo Prisbilla. LSU signing JUCO. And Yarny Weber ends up in UConn. So they travel west. They go probably really tick off desired here. So the greed of UConn and prestige lock up Salt Lake City's big star. And that's a shame for desired. So next up, Casey Wall. None signed right now. And only offer from IUPUI. Go get him. I made I made jokes about this earlier, but shoot your shot. Hope no one else goes for him. Next up, Frankie Tiggs ends up with Agalia. Beats out OK State, beats out Texas. Stays in the Great Plains. Frankie Tiggs is with Agalia now. And no Texas winner on that one. Gators are on the board. Brooke Smith, 30. So we're on the outer rings of the 5 stars, which are good players to keep for 4 years if possible. So now we're at 29. There we go. Texas is on the board. Grant can calm down now. Kenton Clark has arrived at Texas, beating out Oklahoma, beating out Ohio State. And next up, Steve Adams. At the moment, Florida State's the only offer at the top of the list. He's unsigned. Bama's going hard on him. And Copley Grant is not signed. Copley, whatever we're going to call him. Mostly because he's not that good at school. And next up, Nick Izzo. Not sure, know nothing about this guy, but Cards wants him. So he's right outside the top 25. Beats out Mini, I guess, Arkansas, depending on who went for him. But Louisville takes Nick Izzo. And we're into the top 25. And here's the first guy signing at 25, 5-star recruits, Antoine O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon, I don't know what you pronounce it like. But Nova has struck, and I believe that's just a sample, so nice one there. Yeah, there's just a sample in the chat, so congrats on that. Florida State's been all right, too. All right, 24, Ricardo Tolliver, another pickup by UConn. Looking to get this team back to the top. And review the recruit ranks page at the end before you end the stream. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Darius Flint, and here we go. T5 Indy chooses the Gophers. Now we're talking talent around here. So the next is probably one of the biggest prizes. It's I think it's Taffling or whatever his name is. So I believe that's next up. And here we go. The winner of a T5 Indy player will be... Oh, no, it's Gates. Apologies. Not so soon. Who's on here? Cuse and Crichton with a Baylor offer. No one else is offered. And next up, there we go. It's staying in state. Here we go, Warlord. Here we go. Razorback. That's what you like to see. This guy's staying loyal. He has location here. So I don't think it worked as well for prestige or whatever. Staying true to his roots. Ohio State was number 2 anyway. Warlord, let's go. There's a star, no doubt. And next up, Sammy Eagle, 20, FSU. Kind of like, I backed off this guy. He looked pretty much like he was staying there in Florida. The Seminoles, they got their guy, Sammy Eagle. Next up, we're into 19. Solomon, still undecided. Can't decide between the Seminoles and the Shockers. Will be an interesting next pitch to see who wins. Abraham Solomon, the Israeli. Next up, Shannon Austin goes to Chuck. So OK State having a good night here. And what else we got? We got Kurt Davis, Bama. There we go. I believe, Desired, you run this team right now, right? So Alabama, SEC relevancy growing. Crimson Roll Tide. And next up, Dana Archibald. This is the guy who's trying to shake you off. Agalia, you did not need this guy. He's from Kansas. I went in with the pitch on location anyway, and this guy's a real prick. Look at this. School prestige. How are you going to win against Dame on that? And next up, Dion Ellis, Maryland. There we go. Coffee's not shut out there with Maryland again after the big recruiting class of this year. And here we go. Next one up, 14, Jesse Jackson, unsigned. This is a battle happening right now. Texas right now in the lead. The Mormons are second, and St. Mary's is also hot on that from the west. So, three-team race, three-horse race here. And next up, Lamani Tyler, Purdue. So Spider again, having a good night with, Damon Malone or whatever that guy's name at Missouri. And now Purdue's got a few guys. Lamani Tyler. Anton Lyons goes to Butler. So he was wanting Butler the whole time. Pretty sure everyone backed off in the end. And next up, Kama Wallace, another Butler player. 5 stars going to Butler. Going to be a battle in the Big East. And Duke. Nice to see. Nice to see Duke being relevant in this game. So the Dukies, Marco Stokes, top 10 to DBWK. And it's good GPA. So you like to see at Duke. And we're into the top 10. Number 9, we have Danielle Newman. That's a big signing for Desired. Hopefully that GPA holds up to an SAT score. And Alabama making moves. I don't think anyone else really Creighton's just getting slapped. I don't know what they're doing. That AI stinks after I left, which is good. And what else we got now? People are getting their guys. Number 8, Gary Clark. So Florida State doesn't stop. The Gators are not really making that much noise compared to where Florida's. Maybe Florida's going aiming higher. I don't know, but they're not in on this guy. Where are the Gators on Florida players? All right, next up, after Gary Clark, we have Demetric Good to the champs, Louisville. So Florida State can't get them all. Gators end up finishing 4th. Maybe that's where they shot their shot. And next up, Diedrich Lakey goes to UConn. So another 5-star. What a class. It's going to be very interesting to see who's in the lead at the end of this. Recruiting points and all that. So we're almost into the top 5. Chris Purdue, we know, is an early signing. So we only have really 5 guys left to show with, of course, Kieran Overton. I think Ernie Campbell's the guy's name. And number 5, we go to the Dum Dum. The Dum Dum, Grant McSwain. Good luck to that. This guy is probably going to be like a 790 SAT. So not really a relevant player, but prime Coppin State type talent. And next up, Barry Molinari. Just called him out, and Agalia lands a top 5 center. Who went in on this guy? I wonder if Agalia is battling himself mostly. Creighton lose. Baylor loses on this one. Not sure if Texas went in. Interesting. Molinari. And next up, Purdue, we knew this. Flipped UConn here, flipped Maryland here. A's all across the board. Looks like he's going to be a 100 overall type player. And the final two guys, we got at number 2, Campbell at UConn. Just having their way. Looks like they're going to be back in the picture. The MVP at Indy. Cards called it. Just always likes UConn. Ernie Campbell, power forward. And last but not least, for Kieran Overton, will be Baylor. That's it. I gotta go out, but I'm gonna actually I'm not sure. I'm gonna do that one thing that I said I would do. So recruit ranks. So here is your top. That's ACC. Where's everyone? And the winner as of tonight is UConn. 115.9. 3 stars. Oh, sorry, 3 5-stars. Louisville Butler comes in third. Desired with the 5th place finish after tonight's recruiting class. Duke in the top 10. OK State makes the top 10. Wichita State makes the top 20. Gators did not have that type of powerful night here. Just seeing what names might be missing. But yeah, I mean, these names you always see. And as I move further down the list, Kentucky's in there. NC State with a great night. Arkansas with that recruit makes the top 15. And Illinois makes the top 30. So, all right, thanks everyone. I'm gonna get updated. I'm going away on holiday with my wife, and I will be back in just over a week. And hope everybody has a happy New Year. And I'm gonna get this game updated, and we'll resume as soon as possible. All right, thanks everybody.